Hello my friends, welcome back to Healthy Habits Her. I'm Ella, a nutritionist who's been working with women for more than 10 years here in the US, helping them find sustainable ways to eat, feel confident in their bodies, and keep their health strong at every stage of life. Now, when most women hear about the keto diet, the first images that come to mind are usually sizzling bacon, butter melting on a steak, cheese plates, maybe even heavy cream and coffee. And yes, fats and proteins are definitely a foundation of the ketogenic lifestyle. But here's what often gets overlooked: vegetables. Yes, vegetables are not just allowed on keto, they are essential. They're the quiet heroes that make this way of eating sustainable, nourishing, and safe, especially for women. You see, over the past decade I've worked with so many women who tried keto. Some felt great for the first week, but then started to complain about fatigue, constipation, dry skin, sometimes even mood swings. And 9 times out of 10, when I looked closer at their food diaries, the problem wasn't too much fat or too little protein. It was the lack of vegetables. So in this video, we're going to dive deep into the 10 best vegetables to eat when you're starting keto, not just from a low-carb perspective, but from a woman's health perspective. We'll talk about which ones help with hormones, which ones give your skin that glow, which ones keep your digestion moving smoothly, and which ones protect your bones and heart long term. And I'll also share little stories from my practice, because after 10 years of working with women, from busy moms, to women navigating menopause, to young professionals trying keto for weight loss, I've seen firsthand how these vegetables make the difference between burnout and success. So grab a cup of tea, get cozy, and let's walk through this together. 1. Kale. One of the very first vegetables I recommend when women start keto is kale. And I know, kale has this reputation of being trendy, like the green juice poster child. But trust me, the hype is not without reason. Kale is a powerhouse for women because it's one of the richest sources of vitamin K1, which plays a huge role in bone health. And here's why that matters. Women are naturally more prone to bone density loss, especially after the age of 40, when estrogen levels begin to decline. I've worked with women who thought bone loss was something you only need to worry about when you're 70. But the truth is, bone density starts dropping much earlier, silently. In my practice, I've seen women who were struggling with early osteopenia. That's the stage before osteoporosis, and one of the things we worked on together was boosting vitamin K through foods like kale. Combined with calcium and vitamin D, vitamin K helps those minerals actually get directed into the bone tissue instead of floating around the bloodstream. Kale is also rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that protect the eyes and skin. And if you're someone who spends long hours in front of a screen, like so many of us do, your eyes will thank you for it. Now, in terms of keto, kale is incredibly low in carbs. A whole cup of chopped raw kale has just about 1 net carb. You can saute it with olive oil, toss it into omelets, blend it into smoothies with unsweetened almond milk, or even make crispy kale chips in the oven. I often tell my clients, treat kale as more than a side dish. Think of it as your green insurance policy on keto, protecting your bones, eyes, and skin while you're burning fat. 2. Broccoli. Next, let's talk about broccoli. Honestly, if I had to pick one vegetable to take to a desert island, broccoli might be it. Broccoli is packed with vitamin C, which we often associate with oranges, but per calorie, broccoli actually gives you more. And vitamin C isn't just about preventing colds. For women, it's vital for collagen production. That means firmer skin, healthier hair, and stronger connective tissue. Broccoli also contains sulforaphane, a sulfur compound that's been widely studied for its role in reducing inflammation and supporting the body's natural detox systems. And this is something I always emphasize with my female clients. Our bodies are constantly working to metabolize hormones, especially estrogen. If your liver and detox pathways are sluggish, estrogen can linger in the body in forms that increase risks for things like PMS, fibroids, or even breast health concerns. I had one client in her early 40s who struggled with really painful, heavy periods. When we adjusted her diet to include cruciferous vegetables like broccoli a few times a week, along with some lifestyle changes, within a couple of cycles she noticed less bloating and more manageable symptoms. On the keto side, broccoli is versatile. You can steam it, roast it, stir-fry it with garlic and avocado oil, or even turn it into broccoli rice as a lower-carb alternative to grains. Here's a little cooking tip from my kitchen: don't overcook your broccoli. Light steaming or roasting keeps more of the vitamin C intact. So, broccoli isn't just another green veg, it's a hormone helper, a skin supporter, and a truly keto-friendly staple. 3. Asparagus. Asparagus is one of my personal favorites, and here's why. It's naturally diuretic, meaning it helps reduce bloating and water retention, something many women experience during their cycles, or when they're first adjusting to keto. Remember that keto can cause shifts in electrolytes and water balance, especially in the early weeks, and asparagus can help your body regulate that gently. It's also rich in folate, which is essential for women of childbearing age, but also for mood regulation. Folate works with other B vitamins to support neurotransmitters like serotonin, your feel-good brain chemical. One woman I coached, a busy mother of 3, used to complain about constant fatigue and irritability when she first tried keto. When we reviewed her meals, I noticed she wasn't eating many folate-rich foods. We added asparagus, spinach, and some avocado into her rotation, and within a month, she told me she felt like herself again, calmer, less snappy, more stable. Cooking asparagus on keto is simple: drizzle with olive oil, sprinkle with salt, roast until just tender, or saute quickly with butter and lemon. And just a heads up, asparagus can make your urine smell a little funny. Totally normal, nothing to worry about. 4. Spinach. Spinach is another all-star, and honestly, one of the easiest vegetables to add into keto meals. It's high in iron, magnesium, and potassium, 3 minerals women often fall short on. Iron helps carry oxygen in the blood, which is especially important for women with heavy menstrual cycles. Magnesium is a lifesaver for cramps, headaches, and sleep quality. And potassium is crucial for balancing electrolytes, especially on keto where your body flushes sodium and water more quickly. I remember working with a young professional in her late 20s who was commuting, working long hours, and also training at the gym. She wanted to try keto but found herself lightheaded and crampy by week 2. Once we increased her magnesium intake through foods like spinach, pumpkin seeds, and a little supplementation, those symptoms disappeared. Spinach is also a chameleon in the kitchen. You can blend it into smoothies, fold it into scrambled eggs, stir it into soups, or just saute it quickly with garlic. One trick I often recommend: keep a bag of frozen spinach on hand. It's just as nutritious as fresh, and you can toss it into almost anything. 5. Cabbage. Cabbage is underrated, but I absolutely love it for women on keto. It's part of the cruciferous family like broccoli, meaning it supports hormone balance by helping your body metabolize estrogen more effectively. This is particularly important for women with PMS, endometriosis, or going through perimenopause. Cabbage is also fantastic for gut health. It's high in insoluble fiber, which keeps digestion moving, a common challenge when starting keto. And let's be honest, constipation is not glamorous, but it's real. And cabbage can help prevent it. I once had a client in her mid-50s who came to me after trying keto on her own. She was thrilled with her weight loss, but she was so uncomfortable from digestive issues that she wanted to quit. We added cabbage slaws and lightly sautéed red cabbage into her meals, and not only did her digestion improve, but she also loved the crunch and color it brought to her plate. Cabbage can be stir-fried, pickled into sauerkraut, or turned into a keto-friendly coleslaw with avocado mayo. 6. Celery. Celery is one of those vegetables people often overlook, but it's actually a quiet superstar on keto. It's incredibly hydrating, since it's mostly water, and it contains compounds with anti-inflammatory properties. For women dealing with bloating, water retention, or joint stiffness, celery can be soothing. It's also a good source of potassium and sodium in natural balance, which is very helpful when you're managing electrolytes on keto. A story comes to mind. One of my clients who worked long hospital shifts used to carry celery sticks with almond butter as her snack. She told me it kept her feeling refreshed and light instead of weighed down. You can juice it, eat it raw, or chop it into soups and stews. Just remember, the leaves are packed with flavor and nutrients too. Don't throw them away. 7. Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts have come a long way from the boiled, mushy versions many of us remember as kids. When roasted properly, they're delicious. Nutritionally, they're rich in vitamin C, vitamin K, and fiber. But what makes them stand out is that they contain small amounts of plant-based omega-3s in the form of Alabama. For women who don't eat much fish, this can be a nice bonus. Brussels sprouts are also powerful for detox pathways, like their cruciferous cousins. This means they support liver health and estrogen balance. I had a client in her late 30s who was transitioning off birth control pills and experiencing hormonal fluctuations. Incorporating cruciferous veggies, especially Brussels sprouts, really helped ease her transition and support her energy levels. On keto, roast them with avocado oil and sea salt, maybe toss with some crispy bacon. It's an easy, satisfying side dish. 8. Cucumber. Cucumber may not be flashy, but it's essential. It's extremely low in carbs, refreshing, and hydrating. For women on keto, staying hydrated isn't just about drinking water, it's also about eating water-rich foods. Cucumbers provide minerals like silica that support skin health, making them a beauty food. They're also soothing for digestion. A client of mine once described cucumbers as her reset food. Whenever she felt overheated, bloated, or sluggish, cucumber salad brought her back into balance. Slice them into salads, dip them in guacamole, or infuse your water with cucumber slices for extra refreshment. 9. Zucchini. Zucchini is a keto favorite because it's so versatile. It can be spiralized into zoodles as a pasta replacement, baked into chips, or sautéed simply. It's low in carbs and calories but high in vitamin C, potassium, and antioxidants. For women, zucchini is gentle on digestion and can replace starchier foods without leaving you feeling deprived. I had a client who loved pasta and thought she'd never survive keto. When we introduced zucchini noodles with pesto and chicken, she said it felt like she wasn't dieting at all. That's the power of smart substitutions. 10. Bell peppers. Finally, bell peppers. Colorful, sweet, and packed with vitamin C. In fact, red bell peppers have even more vitamin C than oranges. For women, vitamin C is crucial for collagen synthesis, which means stronger skin, less wrinkling, and faster wound healing. It also boosts immunity, something every busy woman needs. Bell peppers are also rich in antioxidants like beta-carotene, which support eye health and reduce inflammation. On keto, they're perfect raw as a crunchy snack, or roasted to bring out their sweetness. Stuff them with ground turkey and cauliflower rice for a satisfying meal. How to use these veggies. Now that we've covered the top 10 vegetables, let's talk about how to actually use them in daily life. The key is variety. You don't need to eat all 10 every day. Instead, aim for 2 to 3 different vegetables at each meal, rotating throughout the week. For example, breakfast, spinach omelette with avocado. Lunch, kale salad with cucumbers and grilled chicken. Dinner, roasted Brussels sprouts and zucchini with salmon. Cooking tips: don't be afraid of healthy fats. Olive oil, avocado oil, grass-fed butter. These not only add flavor but also help you absorb fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K from your veggies. Gentle cooking methods preserve nutrients: quick sautéing, roasting, or light steaming. Avoid boiling for too long. Frozen veggies are fine. They're picked at peak ripeness and often retain more nutrients than produce that's been sitting in storage. So, to wrap up, keto isn't just about bacon and butter. If you want to feel energized, balanced, and beautiful on this lifestyle, vegetables are non-negotiable. The 10 veggies we covered today: kale, broccoli, asparagus, spinach, cabbage, celery, Brussels sprouts, cucumber, zucchini, and bell peppers, are not only low in carbs, but also deeply supportive of women's unique health needs. They keep your hormones balanced, your skin glowing, your bones strong, and your digestion happy. My advice as a nutritionist? Don't overcomplicate it. Pick 2 or 3 of these veggies you enjoy, start incorporating them daily, and build from there. Over time, you'll find your rhythm, and your body will thank you. And if this was helpful for you, don't forget to subscribe to Healthy Habits Her. We have so many more conversations ahead about women's health, nutrition, and living a vibrant life. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until next time, take care of yourself, and remember, your health is your greatest investment.